Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? This reading is for Capricorn for the month of November. Bonus reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Capricorns? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Chariot, Major Arcana 4, Cancer. What's coming towards you? The Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Capricorn, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is about staying on task and laser focus. Keep your eye on the prize. I'm also getting something about fast moving energy. This is willpower, determination, and forward movement. So there's something about swift, quick movement, or there's something about going somewhere, because the Three of Cups in your focus is about family, friends, a gathering, a get-together. It is also about playing, letting loose, having fun, or socialization. So something about socialization or going somewhere, traveling with another individual and having a good time. So what is this travel card? Good news travels fast, or some kind of fast trip. And the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. That's also about children and child. Or there's something about news, communication, study, research, getting your vehicle serviced as well. I'm also getting like vehicle service or something about checking out your vehicle. And I'm also getting a child. There might be a child in the back. I'm also getting like backseat driver. So this could be somebody younger, but it feels like there's three people in this vehicle. Or third time's the charm. So remember when I was saying like something about good luck times 3? Okay, the third time's the charm here. But this Page of Pentacles is about research and study. Or there is something about taking a course, taking a class. I'm getting crash course as well. So there could be a child learning how to drive. You know, they might have their learner's license or something. But with that Page of Pentacles, it is also your soul longing and desiring for more. So something about a gathering or a get together. What's coming towards you is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is worry, stress, frustration, and overthinking. Thinking worst case scenario when worst case scenario never happens. So throw that fear out the window or throw that angst out the window. I'm also getting something about walking on eggshells. What is this? Nine of Swords. And the Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. And the Lovers is about a change in heart or a decision. And this is about union or reunion. And you could be a little bit nervous or sweaty. I'm also getting something about sweating something out. But that Lover's card also can be like transparency, vulnerability, being authentic. This is your truth. Something about a change in heart or a direction. Changing your tires, changing something about your vehicle. And that could be an actual vehicle. Okay, so what is this Three of Cups in your focus? Worried about a union. Or reuniting. It's almost like nervous to go to a party or nervous to go somewhere. And the Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is about knowing your worth, knowing your value. You could also be saying, is this worth it? But that Nine of Pentacles can be something about vanilla, like something about a boring routine, or bored in some kind of like social setting, bored with some kind of like social aspect. I'm getting something about getting dolled up though, like doing something nice for yourself. So this could be like a party, a celebration, something to celebrate. Because in your blocked and challenged position, as you can see, there's a Chariot right here that has spilled over. This is also about a one-sided dynamic or a living situation, a job, or feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You might also have to go somewhere alone, but there's something about like this social anxiety about it, or nervousness. Because that Ten of Wands can also be let the heavy burden go, or let the heavy stress go. Like stressing and worrying about some kind of union or a situation or a change. You're worried about possibly what people think of your change. Maybe that there's something like you're changing your hair color, or you're changing something about your, socialization, or who you're socializing with. What is this Ten of Wands? And the Empress. Major Arcana for Libra, Taurus. And the Empress in the blocked and challenged position is a frustration and burden in one-sided dynamic in a commitment connection. I'm also getting something about codependency, or somebody here is very reliant on another person. So like this is you got to go pick up your mom or something. Or there's something about pickup. It's like you picking up all the pieces, but you don't have to. Empress in the blocked and challenged position is something that's not fertile anymore. It means it's like dry. Something that's dried up or dried out. I'm also getting something about heavy eating, heavy spending, heavy indulging, heavy something consuming. Heavy workload. The Six of Swords is your outcome here, but the Six of Swords is about let go and find a nice balance. Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, a light at the end of the tunnel. And the Empress in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is materialistic, or something about superficiality, something very shallow. So somebody is more worried about what something looks like. So like a flashy vehicle is more important to this person than having money in the bank. So Six of Swords, and then let go. Expanding your mind, expanding your vision, or expanding your awareness. Something about becoming aware. And Justice. That's beautiful energy. That's about finding nice balance. So balance and balance. You could be dealing with a Libra that is moving. So something about moving. A stressful move, or this can also be somebody who's right out of sync. Like this person's hormones could be right out of whack, like overspending, blowing everything, blowing their cash or something. But the Six of Swords is a nice balance, but this is also the balance of the scale. Equal give and take, sharing and caring. So something about sharing the load instead of doing everything on your own here, Capricorn. Because this is about you socializing, but there's 3 people here. But you're by yourself. So what is it that you're doing by yourself here? This is maintaining your independence and knowing your value. But something here is a loss of value, or you lost something here. Like it's like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, somebody not feeling attracted, somebody feeling like heavy, or like mass weight. But right here, this is like get on the scale, or this is like getting back in shape. Shape shape in or shape up or shape out. Yeah. Shape up or shape out. But this is also cause and effect. So actions have consequences. What is this Chariot and Page of Pentacles? A message at a distance. Or like somebody driving, getting your car checked or something before you drive. And the Chariot. This could be flying as well. Something about driving or flying. I'm getting somebody here is afraid to fly. But what if you soar? So you know that saying, but I'm afraid to fly. I'm afraid to go on my own. But what if you soar? Like what, you know, there's that saying. I'm butchering it, but you can look it up. What is this Nine of Swords and afraid of heights, afraid to fly? Okay, so Nine of Swords and Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini who is worried or sweats. Something about sweating. Sweating the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is emotional contentment, emotionally fulfilling, or is this rewarding? Something about a nightmare of a situation right here. I feel like it's this dynamic and then going towards something that you prefer here. I feel like this is some kind of obligation that you said yes to. Some kind of like obligation that you said yes and you should have said no. Because that Nine of Cups is like emotional contentment, emotionally fulfilling. But I'm also getting somebody who could need some kind of liquid courage. Because this could be like somebody smug, self-centered, self-righteous, entitled. I'm also getting something about love bombing. Your heart knows the way. Something about your heart versus your head. Or a change in heart. A change in direction. A change in where you were driving. A change in scenery. What is this? Three of Cups and Nine of Pentacles? And the Tower. Holy smokes. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And the Tower is significance. Chaos, dismantle, destruction. I'm also getting a destructive person in your environment. And it could be like a friend, a loved one. I'm also getting like destructive behavior. This Tower can also be some kind of like shocking good news, or you having some kind of huge realization, revelation on anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation, or some kind of change in heart or change in direction is good for you. Somebody here is like worried that you're changing something here, a dynamic. This is like weighing somebody hand and foot, or somebody codependent, reliant. This could also be your boss, like something about your boss. Not fertile anymore. And the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Six of Wands is Leo energy. In the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is a heavy attention seeker. Look at me, here I am, and it's almost like you're stealing the show. The show must go on. Or you put somebody on a pedestal. So it's almost like you saw this person as your cat's meow. But there's something like a low self-esteem or some kind of deep-rooted insecurity that makes this person like sweat, or something about like social anxiety, a fear of flying. Not fertile, not growing. Something's not growing here. And that Six of Wands is also something that used to be quite successful, or this person. Something about a person's look has changed. But I feel like it's you reversing your change. It's almost like you're more youthful or bubbly. Something about youthful and bubbly. So it's like karma balancing out. What happened to you in the past is happening to another person. Because we are in Mercury retrograde in the month of November. So again, communication. Something about communication. What is this? Six of Swords. Going towards some kind of new contract. Or getting out of a contract, okay? So what is this? And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancerian. But this Queen of Cups is also soft, gentle, self-care. Finding a nice balance with your self-care. So if you feel like you're a little bit out of whack here, Capricorn, or you've been overspending, overeating, overconsuming, you know, drinks are on me and all that kind of stuff, you might want to pull back a little bit. And with this Queen of Cups, this is like gentle, soft, fuzzy. Or letting go of some kind of commitment with a mother, like a contract with a mother. And that could be, doesn't have to be your actual biological mother. This can also be like a mother riding in your car, like you and another person, and then you got a backseat driver. Five of Swords, cut your losses, lose the battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. Oh, it's like losing the battle with someone, but then you win the war here by trusting your intuition. There's something about changing who you socialize with, or some kind of like third-party dynamic friends gathering. You're changing this. Or this person has changed a lot, but not in a positive way. Like this is an attention seeker. This person wants to be the prize. And like something about materialism or materialistic, very superficial and shallow. I'm getting something very superficial and shallow. Have you ever watched that movie, Shallow Hal? If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Yeah, there's something about the change in you, or like there's certain situations that are going really well in your favor, and somebody here. A mother, a Libra. I'm getting something about a Libra. Maybe a Sag. Someone's like out of sync with their health, like not taking good care of their health, wealth, happiness, overspending, living off their visa, partying. Nervous to approach a union. If you're nervous to approach a union or get out of a union, you're smart for doing so. That's what you want to do. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. And then see how it's like a performance? Something about perform. Something about flying or driving. Somebody here has like afraid of heights or something. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Well, isn't that beautiful? Healing energy flows through you. It flows through you and to you. And then taking shelter, the answers are within. So the answers you deeply desire here, Capricorn, aren't external from you. They're internally. So it's almost like saying no to some kind of party or something. Or if you have been partying, you're not going to get involved. And that could also be like a third party here, right? Because the Empress is usually married, right? So married to the job. Something about you used to be married to the job, but there's something flowing better here. This is warm. Warm, soft energy. And that can also be you really softening yourself. So this could be like wearing lighter colors, or there's something about changing your look, softening your look. Something about soft. This is hard, soft. So softening. Ooh, gates of triumph. Look at this, going through a golden gate. Success expands in your life. And then it's like knowing they effed up. Anger management. And that can happen too with the Six of Wands and the Empress in the blocked and challenged position. Somebody here like not taking good care of their health, wealth, happiness, or not, you know, taking care of their body, their physical container. I'm getting something about like a blob, but anger. This person could also be angry and enraged that you're not giving them any attention. So that's why I said about stay on task and laser focus. Go drive with possibly a mother, and there's like a backseat driver. You have somebody who's a backseat driver there. Slow down, speed up. Why are you passing that person? Hater. Hater's gonna hate. Yeah, your look. Something about the look of you is changing, or the look you give this person. There's something about it. And keeping a promise. I'm also getting something about breaking a promise. Keeping a promise to yourself, where you're going to show up for yourself every single day and put in the work. And it might be boring and routine or vanilla. Or Capricorn, if you're afraid to socialize or do something differently in your routine, like if you find your routine boring, that's about like doing something nice for yourself instead of always attending to others. And with this keeping a promise, I'm also getting somebody who broke a promise here. Somebody broke a promise here. Keep the promise to yourself, or keep facing your true north here, because you're going to get what it is that you want. It's some kind of love or soften. It's gentle, something more gentle and soft. And investigating. What are you investigating? Already know the tea. Oh. So you already know about a circumstance or a situation here. Somebody feels like they have success in the bag, but I don't know if it is as successful as they say or deem. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, a family affair. This could be something, you know, adjacent to you. So let's just say you and your significant other used to get together with, you know, a group or whatever of friends. Well, you guys can't get together anymore because there's a bunch of tiffs and, you know, spiffs going on. If you know, anger management. It says disappointment in some affair. Family affair, work affair. There's just something here. Cain, pay attention to your health. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Perfect. So you are protected on your journey. But I'm also getting something about a mother, like going somewhere with a mother, being with a mother. It's just another feminine energy. It just feels really soft or gentle. But I'm getting like something about fast incoming, fast outgoing news. Correspondence. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So if somebody is pouring it on hot and love bombing you, and you know this person's in a relationship, or this is also somebody wants attention because they're bored in their own life, or something's out of whack in their life, they're going to be there for one day but gone the next. There's something about worried about union, but you have a change in heart. When you do so, you put all that love back on you, and flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover right there. So there's something about a friend or a love interest or someone you had a lot of love for. I don't know if they've completely drinking problem. I don't know. Something's happening here. I can get another card and just ask, like, what is going on with this person? Somebody who is an attention seeker or constantly wants to be the winner all the time, seeks validation and approval that they're good enough. Like always seeking external validation. Like, look at me, look what I'm doing. Look what I got. And the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is commitment, or somewhere where you work or you were working. 10 of Pentacles is also about inheritance or a home. Something about a home, a family unit, a will, a mother's will. But this can also be here, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles is, you know, your end all be all. Like you thought something was your end all be all, or you made a commitment or overcommitted in some kind of circumstance. But you're going to recalibrate here and find a nice balance, but softening yourself. Or this is more easy. This is more gentle. This is more flowing. I'm also getting something about like healing and counseling and therapy or therapeutic, but gentle, like wearing light colors or something about lightness. Keep it light. Something about you becoming lighter. Oh, because this. Becoming lighter because of blowing something up. Anything that's built, like I said, on a quagmire or a sinkhole, you're going to blow up. And it could be like a business as well, right? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Capricorn, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.